Grown men don't let the economy take advantage of their families. Grown men don't leave their families to suffer the consequences of not being properly protected should the king not return home to his kingdom one day. Grown men think about the next level of protection. They peel the layers of the onion to make sure that their family, their children, and the vision that they had for their family is protected even if they are no longer here. Grown men understand that companies aren't loyal to you, employers aren't loyal to you, and employees are just a number. They understand that life insurance policies that are given by employers disappear once that relationship is over. They understand that a one-size-fits-all life insurance policy offered by most employers isn't a strategic outlined solution for their family that fixes devastation should something happen to your economic system at home, the economic system that your family thrives from and operates by. Grown men make sure that the kingdom is protected at all costs, even at the cost of the unexpected. When you have a family and children, and you have a spouse, you are also responsible for the financial condition of your family, of that spouse, for her financial health or his financial health, because this is a partnership. It's a business. You go into contract together. You decide to invest and take risks and all of this debt to maintain a union that both of you intend to be here to maintain together. And so when one is no longer here to fulfill that end of their contract, their income isn't here either. Everything that came with them dissipates and disappears and no longer exists unless you had foresight to take care of that and make sure that your income was protected. That is what grown, responsible men do. In the state of Alabama, most Alabama families are not protected. Then you have many that are underprotected. Does your life insurance policy offer income protection? Does your life insurance policy offer medical expenses or early benefit payout should you be diagnosed with a major illness, keeping your family from financial devastation and economic harm? Making sure that your family doesn't have to go and initiate GoFundMes and fish fries and sacrifice their integrity because the king wasn't so good at protecting his kingdom. And now we can see everything. We can see everything that was lacking when your family is left vulnerable. When you fail to properly and strategically protect your family with life insurance, then you leave your family vulnerable to so many different circumstances and conditions when you fail to return home. When you leave your family vulnerable, your wife is pressured to find a spouse so that she can maintain her cost of living and the bills and make sure that the children are taken care of. When you leave your family vulnerable and you fail to return home, then your children have to leave the only childhood home that they possibly have ever known because she can't afford the mortgage alone anymore because you didn't return home. She don't have your income anymore. You didn't protect that. But yet, she's still left with all of the bills on her credit and on her name. When you fail to strategically make sure that your life insurance policy is there to protect your family against all economic disasters, then you succeed at making sure that your family is left vulnerable to economic harm, emotional harm. Protect your family. That's the best thing you can do as a man, especially if you fail to return home.